good evening to all of you. Welcome to this session of Health Live at Seniors Today. We are entering the festive season, and as we do every year, we have a senior dietitian to come on our show and talk about how and what to eat, despite the fact that there's a lot of festivity. There's a lot of mithai, etc. I was looking for some mithai in my house, and I found that there was none. So I guess we have paid heed to the various doctors we've had over the years as part of Health Life. Let me introduce Dr. Our specialist today, Rutu Dhodapkar. She has been on our Health Life show in the past, so some of you may have already met her virtually. She is Chief Dietitian at the PD Hinduja Hospital and Medical Research Center at Khar in Mumbai. She has over 2 decades of experience in the hospital sector and has extensive experience in dietetics and therapeutic nutrition management. She is certified in bariatric nutrition and is a certified diabetic educator. She has completed certificate courses in renal nutrition, oncology nutrition, in PCOS and lifestyle management. She has completed her post-graduation in dietetics and hospital's food service from the IHMCTN Mumbai in 1995. She has worked with the PD Hinduja Hospital, as I mentioned earlier, from 2021, and earlier with Max in Noida and Vaishali, Ojas, Ruby Hall in Pune, Kambala Hill Hospital, and Talwalkar is all in Mumbai. She is a life member of the Indian Dietetic Association, and she has been awarded with the GEM Award for Excellence in 2016 and Exemplary Contribution in Learning and Development Interventions of Organization in 2017, and has successfully completed her NABH audit, re-accreditation audit, and surveillance audit at the Max Noida. Welcome again to Health Live at Seniors Today. How are you?
All good. Good evening, everybody. And so I'm back for the session.
Good evening. So before you start, I'm going to ask you this question.
Yes.
As a senior dietitian who's been in the business for so long, what percentage of people actually pay heed to your advice at festival time?
So see, at the festival time, yes, there is people do tentatively do not follow the orders because it's life. Actually, they enjoy. But yes, nowadays the people have become very health conscious, so they try and modify the things. So that is how we are going to talk now, how we will modify the things and enjoy the festival season. So very important, all festivals to be enjoyed, because as said, each and every day and each and every moment is very important in our life because it doesn't come again. So we need to enjoy it to the best.
And would you say, I know you have an amazing presentation ready, and people are waiting for it. Would you say that it is possible to enjoy the festival?
Yes, why not?
And also eat healthy?
Yes, very much.
Great. With that,
see, the time has been changed, and I think there are so many facilities and so many things available which is present in our kitchen, where we can always modify it and we can enjoy it. So it is good starting from the beginning only. So from kids till the old age, everybody should enjoy. So starting healthy will end healthy.
Right. Starting healthy and eat healthy. That's an amazing thing to do. I hope it is implementable. But
yes, it is implementable. No issues. Because see, whatever I say, I do make it first and then I do it. So each and every recipe is on the tip of my tongue. So I can always tell them how to modify. If they have any queries, yes, surely I'll tell them to modify.
Amazing. Thank you very much. And over to you for this session. Do note that this session is being recorded on October 11th, 2025. We make this announcement because there are times when people watch this session because it is recorded and it is saved on our servers. They'll perhaps watch it after 2 years. While it may not really change in nutrition, but there may well be some new things that may come up 2 years hence. So it's best to get oneself updated. Keep watching our Health Life sessions, every year around this time, and you'll get updates on various nutritional requirements. Do note that this is being recorded and it will be up on our website early next week. This session, as I said, is being recorded, so don't have to take notes. But please put in your questions after the session is over, and after our guests' presentation is over, and then you can ask all the questions. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So good evening all again, and we start on with the session, Festival Diet for Seniors, Do's and Don'ts. So now we're talking here about senior living, but I'll talk in general, yeah? But see, the daily requirement is always there, because proteins, energy, carbohydrates, lipids, everything to be taken care of, and it has to be a good, nice, healthy plate to be seen. So this is very important. So now what healthy diet which will be there? So as I said earlier also, if you would have attended my lecture earlier, it was I specified more on protein and fiber along with your omega-3 fatty acids. The entire meal should be planned. So you have to include fruits like banana, watermelon, apple, muskmelon, peaches, avocados, berries, pineapple, oranges. So this all fruits are good. At the same time, seasonal fruits also are good, but the quantity is very much specified. If you are diabetic, if you are renal patient, and if you have any other allergies towards it, then you have to really take care. Dairy products, again, very important. Nowadays, there are so many people who are opting for being a vegan and avoiding milk and milk products due to certain allergies, maybe. But in general, most of them, they do tolerate milk. And if you are tolerating milk still, the fat should be taken care of. If it is a low-fat milk, it would be great. Buttermilk, yogurt, curd should be there in the meal because they add on to your probiotics. So it is very important. Again, vegetables, you should be including all green leafy vegetables, all vegetables that is which are very good for fiber, and it will give you minerals and vitamins together. Pulses and legumes to be added. Again, our spices play a very important role. That is cumin, salt, ginger, feather, pepper, fennel. So these all things are there readily available in our kitchen. So we have to make a use of it. Again, the quantity to be very much specific, So if we take pinch of this particular spices and add to our just a plain water or maybe boil the water, and it will be a great thing to consume. Hydration levels are very important because being a summer season, rainy season, winter season, any season, we have to be properly hydrated. So coconut water, sugarcane juice, soups, ginger juice, maybe herbal tea also will help. Buttermilk milkshakes can be taken. If you are a diabetic, you need to take care of the hot liquids, which you can have, and coconut water, sugarcane juices to be avoided. So that we really have to take care. If it is a non-vegetarian, again, egg whites, grilled chicken, fish, you can always include. Seeds and dry fruits again play a very important role because we get good amount of minerals also. Most of the vitamins also are present in it. Again, omega-3 fatty acids are being present, so it is very good. The amount again should be taken care of because 1 tablespoon of it per day, morning and evening, is being suggested and recommended. And oil again, you can have rice bran oil, olive oil, mustard oil, sunflower oil. Even ghee is also allowed, but the quantity to be specific to 1 spoon to 1.5, not more than that. Now, during our age, that is the senior age, what all to be, it's not only senior now, everybody has to avoid actually. So refined flours to be avoided, canned fruits, juices to be avoided. Now, broccoli, sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower is in the avoidable list only for those who are having gases or maybe any gastric issue which cannot digest them, only them to be avoided. Kidney beans, chickpeas, Bengal gram, this all things give a lot of, it's heavy to digest. At the same time, it might cause more of gassy feeling. So if it is there, then you have to avoid. Milk and milk products, if you are allergic to, you should avoid. Full cream, again, we should say you should not be having because again, full cream is not that great. Condensed milk, very high in sugar, so need to take it in moderate quantities. And spices, again, extra spicy things to be avoided. Red chili, green chilies are give good flavor to the food, but if it is in extra, that is excess of it, should be avoiding, because that will give you acidity, bloating, and might cause more of acidity. So drinks like, packaged drinks, canned soups, alcoholic beverages, sweetened drinks, carbonated drinks, these all things are to be avoided. Caffeine, again, especially at night times, should be avoided. Otherwise, 1 or 2 cups is good enough. You can always take it. Oils, again, palm oil and butter to be limited. Palm oil, as it is, we say not to have. Trans fat also to be not to be taken. So each and every packet, when you buy products from the market, it says trans fat free. So when it is trans fat free, it is good for health. But if says it is made in trans fat, then it is not right. So you have to always follow the label. In the label, when you go to see, in the market, when you buy things, you have to follow the labels. Again, bakery products and processed foods. Now, most of the times they do use vegetable oil, or maybe they use a lot of butter, and so that is again not good for health. But you are healthy, and if you have once in a while, if you try to have bakery things, then it is okay, but not excess quantity anyway is not right. Junk foods, pizza, burger, whatever you get with refined flours, not at all good. Refined sugar, again, no. Artificial sweeteners, again, we have to see to it the quantity to be specified, because too much of artificial sweeteners, also there are case studies where they don't agree with the body. So limited quantity is always better. So now tips for you all is like, you have to aim and concentrate on more protein and fiber in each meal. Again, colorful meals to be prepared, rainbow colors to be included. That is, you can have all types of color, which red color, green color, white color. This should see in the food, whatever meal is being made. So if you're having rice which is white in color, you can have vegetables which is green in color. Maybe salads, a colorful salad, maybe curd or buttermilk, where you can put little shreds of mint, and you can put some pomegranate, which will give you a little good color. If you have coriander also, you can put it into that. So even that you will get a good color. If you put little jeera powder and chaat masala, again it will taste good. So it is how you make it and how you present it, very important. So you have to be active again. Aim to keep mixed type of exercises regularly. Walking is a very good exercise. So in the morning when you walk, you feel fresh. You go to outside for walking. Fresh air, fresh ambience, I think, will help you. Then you can go to a gym also. Normal gym you can always do. If you like brisk walking, you can start dancing if you like. That is again a very good thing. See, doing these things now, whichever you like, that will create a good mood first. That is, again, you will your happy hormones will be good, and you will feel very good. The feeling, emotions, and how you go along, with everybody, that is again balanced. Stay connected with friends and families. Friends and families are the people where you actually talk out your heart. Friends, yes. Family, yes, sometimes. But you do talk out your heart. And that is a particular time where, so many things you recall. So again, the happy hormones have been secreted. You feel good. And along with this, then the food comes in between. Yeah. So we try and enjoy whatever we like. So if it is a family, you remember what your grandmother used to prepare, or maybe your mother used to prepare, or maybe your father used to help mother doing certain things, and that dish used to come out good. So that memories, again, you will feel very happy when you again think of it and you discuss it. Then set goals for yourself to achieve. That is your career goals, family goals, whatever are there, you can talk out. And again, your achievements. If there are any achievements which you have done, like those now, if you have read some new book, if you have gone through a new technology where you feel that is going to help your friends and your family, you discuss that. So you will feel great about it. Yes, you are discussing it and you have achieved it. So that sense of achievement will give again rise to a happy hormones. So again, your mood will be good and you will feel better, right? Then go for regular health screening. That is again very important, because each and every maybe after 6 months, You should be going for a health screening where if any problem is there, you will be well in advance. You will detect it well in advance. Then always be happy. That is very good. Appreciate people who are helping you. Appreciate whoever are there with you. And you also get appreciation, you will feel good, right? So that is again that. So now when you any season you are going for a festival or maybe any outside trips you are going, so do not skip any meals anytime, right? Eat more of salads and fruits before your party. So that is why, because then you tend to have more of fiber. Already in advance you're having your fiber, and then there you go and eat whatever is healthy. So protein, as it is many things, the starters are there which has less of fibers. You can have only proteins, maybe mushrooms, you can have paneer, you can have maybe sprouted salads or something. There are so many charts where you can have which are healthy again. Yeah. So talking about charts, if you are saying how healthy it can be. So whatever the base which is used, that is fried puris, they use, instead of that you can use a baked puri. So that can be the base, and then the vegetables. And nowadays you get baked save also. So you can have roasted save, baked save, where you can add it to that and enjoy it. And imli chutney and green chutney is again, it is too nice. Stay hydrated always, because see, when you talk about with your friends, your families, you tend to forget to drink water. So your entire day's water you have to plan. Choose meals wisely. So wherever you go, whatever is there available, you can choose meal wisely. That is whatever is good for health you have, which is not good for health. If you want to taste, 1 or 2 sips are no problem. But yes, not too much, right? Chew more and talk less. So when you are eating, you have to chew properly your food so that each and every particle is being chewed and being digested. It doesn't cause you any indigestion, right? So keep after party meals light. So sometimes so happens we have too much at the party, and then maybe in the afternoon times, and then you do say you are not hungry at night. So when you say you're not hungry, you might eat very less. But see, if you are a diabetic patient or if you are on medications, this might cause you problem for the next day. So that you have to take care, right? So don't just eat unless you are hungry. So again, the thing is, don't eat unless you are hungry. Why? We have specified this line because there are certain times you like the food and you tend to eat more, but you are not hungry. So don't overdose it. Try and keep it as per your hunger. Yeah. Now, easy way. Now, Diwali is coming. Again, you see so many things in the market, and these things were made at our home. Nowadays, we don't have time. Maybe it might be they are getting it from outside or they are getting it made from somewhere, right? But still, wherever you go, eat light before stepping out for visit. That is, you are going to give some sweets or snacks, or somebody is visiting you. Again, both the times you have to keep yourself light and watch your portion size. Again, portion size for whatever you eat, that is your vegetables and fruits and protein, has to be there in balance along with whatever you eat, the snacks and sweets. Okay, so that you have to take care. Again, the sweets are made up with refined sugar most of the time, right? So again, healthy substitutes are there. Jaggery you can use low fat milk, instead of that, to make it healthy. Again, exercise to be there, because you are going to enjoy your festival. Then little exercise for the morning and little exercise for the evening. Do keep it so that whatever food you are eating is been digested properly. Okay. Now, how do we eat smartly in festive seasons? So keeping the traditions, we have to eat as per the tradition, because there are so many traditional foods which are very good. So foods we should enjoy, that is again, plan your day with very good exercise and good walk. Have good healthy breakfast. Use multigrain and millet options there, so that your lunch options, they are going to be little different. So you have your breakfast properly, your dinner properly, that is your millets, keep it there, so that the entire day has been taken care of. Fruits and salads, before going to your parties, you can have fruits and salads, so that your fiber has been taken care of. Start with soup and salad. So start wherever you go. If there is an option of soup and salad, you start with soup and salad. Healthy starter, yes, there are so many times the starters have been served first. So think of an healthy starter, whatever option is available, and then you can start. Favorite food, again, you can have favorite food in small quantities, no problem. Desserts as per the quantity and the modifications. So if you are diabetic or something, then the dessert should be with dates, stevia, right? Otherwise, instead of refined sugar, you can always have jaggery. Appealing flavors can be added: saffron, cardamom, cinnamon, nutmeg. These are all good flavors you can always add. Then choosing sweets, like modified versions to be choose. And there are now a lot of people who are making modified versions of healthy snacks, healthy sweets. So you can opt for one and just think of again, label matters, because the labels they have to put, because as per the law, the FSSI, they have written down, they have to specify what they are putting in the ingredient, whatever they are putting in the particular recipe. So you know what ingredients are going inside. So accordingly, you read the label first, and then you can buy it. If you are buying it, if you are getting it made, means you can give the instructions key, instead of using sugar, you can either use jaggery, or if you are a diabetic, you can use dates, or you can use anjeer, that is fig. Right? All these syrups you can always make it at home also if you are going to have. Otherwise, you can always get it from the market. Date syrup is available in the market, so you can get that date syrup. You can use it instead of using refined sugar. So now the gujias are the very fried sweets, right? And it tastes really good because wo khoa and mawa se banta hai, and that is the reason. But then yes, instead of putting it in the syrup or you can use it with jaggery. You can use it with jaggery, and baked versions you can use, right? So if you are using a baked version, means no need of frying it. Again, the sweetness will be sweetness of dates. So jaggery, if you are a diabetic, you can use dates, and if normal, then jaggery. Again, khoa is again good, and it has to be fresh. Even that you have to take care, huh? Do not skip meals. Any reason, like sometimes it so happens ki I don't want to eat my dinner because I have had my lunch, good amount of lunch, but that is not going to solve, because you have to have some meal at night. Otherwise, you may have end up having bloating or indigestion also if you're not eating well, right? Hydration is the key, as it is, I said. Hot soups, shorbas, infused water, buttermilk, kanjis, this can be included, right? Support your blood sugar and blood pressure balance. That is, you have to take care. If you are a diabetic or you are a hypertensive, you have to always take care of this, your part of sugar and salt, whatever is being there. So you have to choose wisely. So replace your refined flour with millets or whole grains. Use natural sweetener like dates, figs, stevia in desserts, and enjoy your desserts. When you put these things, the quantity is less and you can enjoy it, right? Avoid excess of salt in snacks to keep the blood pressure in control. So now all the packet foods, whatever are there, they have lot of salt in it, and they have preservatives also, which are salt based, right? Sodium based. So again, this may give rise to your blood pressure, right? So instead of opting for a packed products, you can make it at home. Make the roasted makhana, you can make poha ka chuda, you can make murmura, which is there at home, which you can make, and that you can enjoy along with your tea or coffee, whatever, right? And festive nutrition boosters. Now, these are all which are there in our house: nuts, seeds, fruits are there, curd, seasonal vegetables. Like in festive meals, you should add this, right? Because you have to have proper balance with fiber, antioxidant, healthy fats, which supports your heart and joint health also. So mindful eating has to be focused. Timing again matters. So avoid late dinners, encourage meals before 8 p.m. to prevent acidity or heaviness, indigestion, and disturb sleep. So if you are going to somebody's house, might as well you have light dinner there so that it is easier. And after 8, try not to have heavy meals, that is fried items. Or sometimes while going to somebody's house and you have late nights. So even that might disturb your sleep also, sleep pattern. So as per the age, I think at present we should be saying no for late nights, right? Because our circadian rhythm also plays a very important role, because disturbed sleep or indigestion is going to follow if you are going to have late night thinking of the next day morning, I can sleep. But as per the tendency, I think if you are getting up early, you might not get good sleep because your sleep will be disturbed only. So taking care of that, again, we should plan our meals properly, right? Make use of technology like oven, so that baking things can be done, griller, so that grill things can be done inside. Roasting also is good. So flavors can be added. Instead of frying, we can bake it. So baked puris, baked kujias can be made with very little of oil. Again, nowadays air fryer is there. So you can use so many recipes which can be air fried. Again, the oil content is very low and the texture is again the same. Now, using an air fryer, there are certain myths and facts of it. Uh, can air fryer be used or not? Yes, in some cases, air fryer do makes like it supports well, right? So you can always use it. And whatever food you are using it, the technique is different. So air fryer says ki very less amount of oil and along with only air, hot air. Sometimes if they are not being eaten fresh, it might become rubbery. Only that is the disadvantage about it. But if you are going to have it fresh, you can always enjoy it. Like roast, like maybe tandoori chicken, where you make it, you can roast it in air fryer very well, because of the moisture inside. It cooks well also and it tastes well also. So that you can do it. So choosing fried and oily stuff is not good because sometimes it gives acidity, bloating. Again, with a lot of spices also. So the spices part again, it has to be mild. Too much of spices will cause problem. But yes, normal spices are much better. So what should not be done in festive season? Do not skip milk, as I said. Long gaps, as fasting can cause weakness, low sugar, dizziness, balanced meal, as after 3 to 4 hours, small portion to be consumed, right? So you've seen long gaps. Sometimes see now when in Mumbai, going from one place to another place only takes time. So even if you are in a good environment, like you see in your own cab or in your own vehicle, but still traffic week there is no control on it. So you have to keep something with you. If you are a diabetic, keep some packets. Maybe makhana you can keep in a small tiffin. You can keep some roasted kurma, also roasted nuts you can keep, where you can have it in between if in case it is too far where you have to go from one place to another. Do not overeat, right? Because sometimes so happen कि we like certain things. वो होता है कि पेट भर गया पर अभी तक दिल नहीं भरा है, right? So that happens and we tend to eat more. So that should not happen. So have to have control. So where you say no and you control on it, right? So encourage taste, not excess of quantity, right? Do not rely on packaged foods, right? Because bakery items, pickles, papads, salty mixtures, and these are all high in sugar and high in salt also. So we should not put a strain on our kidneys and on our heart. So we have to really take care, right? Don't cut on with protein. So what happens? There are most of the people saying ki milk and dal doesn't suit us, so we will skip it. Okay, but protein has to be there in some form. So milk and dal is not only protein available. You can always substitute it. You can include nuts. You can include curd, paneer, tofu. You can include that. There is some dals. You have to observe yourself. When some dals will be there where it suits you. So if chole chana rajma gives bloating, include moong matki, choli. This you can include it, right? So modified. This will give you a good thing. Again, don't ignore hydration because most of the time the water is not being taken care of and the hydration, constipation, confusion remains if you're not hydrated properly. So include infused water, include buttermilk, include green tea, maybe fennel water, jeera water, and buttermilk, soups. These all things you can include. Do not overuse sugar substitutes. So artificial sweeteners, sometimes they say ki artificial sweeteners have been added. So we are free from, we can eat as many artificial sweeteners as possible. But no, it is not good. It disturbs gut bacteria and lowers down the appetite also. So that is again not good. So prefer a natural sweetener, that is dates or maybe jaggery in small amount can be taken, right? Do not add excess salt or consume salty items. Now people like papad along with the food. So papad has got a lot of salt. So pickle also has got a lot of salt. But yes, there is a modification where you can make your own immunity pickle at home. So you use natural items. Maybe you can use amla, you can use chilies, you can use ginger, you can use turmeric. Nowadays, raw turmeric you get kachi haldi. Then you can put lemon juice inside, and then you can blend everything together, and you can put little salt and little lemon juice, where this can be your immunity pickle, and you can consume 2 spoons of it, one in the morning, one at night. And you see, if you feel that is dry, you can add lemon juice to it. So when you use lemon juice to it, it stays for long, but you have to keep it in your fridge because these are all wet items. But once it is fermented, again, if you keep it for long, you can consume it in 7 days. So what happens is it gives you a fermented flavor. At the same time, it becomes probiotic rich. So your immunity is there. It is fermented also. At the same time, your gut gets probiotics. So there are advantage to it. You can make it at home, store it for 1 week, and you can always use it. Then comes herbs. So herbs, lemon, spices, you can use it for flavors, right? Don't ignore nutrition deficiencies. Now what happens skipping daily? There are certain times where they say citrus fruits, we are allergic to citrus fruit. So what happens is calcium deficiency will be there, vitamin deficiency, fiber deficiency also, because there is no fiber. But include curd, include greens, include fresh fruits which are suitable for you, right? So whatever suits you should be taken. So if citrus doesn't suit, you can have guava, you can have pear. These are high in fiber. You can have that. You can have papaya, so you can include that. Fresh fruits you can always include, right? Then comes our circadian rhythm, right? So now circadian rhythm. What is circadian rhythm? So if you talk about circadian rhythm, it is the time which food to be had. Why we are having breakfast in the morning? Why we are not having breakfast at night? There are things, no, where there is a particular time span where we have to follow that time span. So if you see the circadian rhythm of a nutrition, so you will understand, see how our body works. So we get up in the morning at 6 o'clock, maybe. So at that particular time, our large intestine is in its role, where it helps in removing all the waste matter from our body. So early in the morning, if you see, we go to the washroom and we get fresh, and then we do our activities. Once the large intestine has done its work, by 6 to 7, 7:30, stomach comes into our picture, right? So it becomes active. The enzymes have been secreted and you feel hungry. And once you feel hungry, you have your breakfast or you go for a walk outside. So your stomach plays a very important role there. So once you have had your breakfast, maybe at 10 o'clock, your spleen comes in picture, right? So what does the spleen do? Spleen helps to convert the food into energy. And it helps the entire body to get the energy, right? So that time is our peak time. So from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock is our peak time. If you see, the office starts at 9:30 and 10 to 12, maybe your meeting times. That is your peak time, where you have your maximum energy and you can do a lot of work during that time, right? Then at 12 o'clock, heart comes in thing. So the blood circulation comes in picture, and you tend to eat your lunch, right? So you are getting hungry after your energy is being consumed, and then you get to hungry. So 12 to 2 is our lunch time. So this time your stomach secretes your enzymes, and again you tend to feel hungry, you eat your food. So from 12 to 2 you eat your food. So what happens next is small intestine takes the role. So what happens? The food, whatever has been eaten, is been digested at that particular time. So you have to finish your meals before 2, right? And your food is been digested by the small intestine. Then you have little gap, you feel to rest. So from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you might rest. Why rest? Because your body gets time for digestion. This is the particular time where the digestion takes place in your body, right? So your digestion takes place. Then comes your bladder. The energy has been restored and the release of waste has been done, right? So bladder takes the control. So if you think your office routine, you see how you finish your breakfast, you finish your lunch, you do your meetings, and after meeting you again go for your lunch. Then you feel little tired. You do your desk work during 2 to 4 time. Then by 4 o'clock again, you 4 to 6, again the kidney starts its function. They store the nutrients. Then again you tend to feel little hungry by 6 o'clock. 6 to 8, you should be the time where you have to finish your dinner. So that is the ideal time where your dinner should be done. So those who have the dinner by before sunset are really good. It is really good. But we are in the office, we are outside, we cannot have dinner that early. So we have it by 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the right time. From 6 to 8, anytime you can have your dinner. Then heart again takes back this entire time. And then your balancing of endocrine function, your metabolism takes place till 10 o'clock. That is your digestion of food, whatever you have eaten is been done at that particular time till 10 o'clock. Then again the gallbladder takes, then the entire body is being rejuvenated. That is cellular activity, cellular repair will happen. So that is the sleep time from 12 o'clock to the next day morning 6 o'clock. So first your gallbladder, your entire cellular repair will be done, right? And then comes your liver, because there is very important thing, detoxification of liver, which is very important for entire body. Liver is supposed to be the biggest organ, right? And deep sleep at this particular time. Why we have a deep sleep? So that our entire detoxification of our body takes place. Then at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., our lungs get detoxified. So this is the particular time where our lungs are being cleaned, right? And if you observe, if you are not well, or if you have too much of water, you tend to get up and go to the washroom at this particular time from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So that is the ideal time where the cleansing and detoxification is taken care of. So you tend to get up and you go to the washroom and you urinate also, right? So that this entire circadian rhythm is to balance our macronutrients and micronutrients, and to avoid circadian rhythm, that is disruptors. Late night caffeine should be avoided. There are certain times you don't get sleep. What you have coffee. What does coffee does? It will not give you sleep. It will make you active. Then how will you rest, and how will you get your cells repaired? So your cells will not get repaired, your liver detoxification will be delayed, your lungs cleaning will be delayed. So this all delay will happen. So for that, proper circadian rhythm has to be followed. You have to have a good sleep. You have to have good quality of the sleep, which is very important. Maintain stable sugar levels, maintain blood pressure, enhance digestion and metabolism, which will take place, reduce the risk of inflammation. This all will help to reduce the risk of inflammation and weight gain also. So reduce screen time again. So what happens if by 10 o'clock, you should not be having any screen time. People start looking up for screens after 10 o'clock. So they don't get good sleep. So sleep is very important. You have your dinner by 8 o'clock. Whatever work you have to do after that, maybe at 10 o'clock you finish your work. And after 10, no screen time. That is no mobiles, no television. You can read the book. Reading the book might give you little good sleep, because after reading the book, usually you feel tired and you tend to sleep, right? So you can do that. Now, what happens while we were discussing about it? So there are two main hormones. One is melatonin and another is cortisol, right? So what happens is after 10 o'clock, then after 6 o'clock only, the cortisol hormone gets reduced, and the melatonin increases. So what happens? The melatonin hormone gives you sleep, good sleep. But for to release of melatonin hormone, there should not be any screen time. So there should not be television, because the rays which comes to our eyes, our melatonin hormone doesn't get secreted. So that is the reason why we don't get sleep also. So we should have sleep at least for 10 to 12 hours. Fix your daily routine so that you plan your sleep well, right? So before bedtime, the screen time should be negligible, right? So now these are the recipes which I will help you in understanding. Now this is probiotic kanji. Those who are from north, I think they will know what probiotic kanji is. So this is specifically done during winter season, and in between the winter season. Why? Because our gut metabolism is very low, right? So that is the reason why this kanji is being made. So this is beetroot where they use it. Carrots they'll use little water, and they'll use mustard seed powder, right? Now mustard seed is yellow mustard seeds or black mustard seeds, depend upon what is available. Then you can either take little kala namak or maybe a little Himalayan salt, right? Black pepper you can put, red chili powders you can put, ginger powder you can put. If you want it sweet, you can put little jaggery also, right? And one lemon pieces in that, where you can add all this in the water, and then you have to store it for 2 days, right? So why store it for 2 days? Because it will get fermented. So once it gets fermented, it is a good probiotic drink which you can consume it 100 ml, and you can keep your gut health good. So I'll be showing you how to make this. So this is how we made it. We made it here in our hospital just to take a video and show it to you all. What happens with this probiotic drink? See, it improves your gut, it boosts your immunity, it enhances your digestion, it helps, it supports mental health also. It promotes good heart health, right? Aids with weight management because you can make it and you can store it and you can have it sip after sip in your entire daytime, right? It supports your skin health also because after fermentation it becomes very good. The microbiome for our microbiota, it is good, right? It is also helps to manage your lactose intolerance, right? It helps your bone health, overall health, and also skin and hair health, right? So the common probiotic drinks available in the market are cafe, kombucha, lassi is there, Yakult is there, and now kombucha water is there. So this is available in the market, which you can always get it. But again, making a probiotic drink at home is good than getting it from the market because you get that happiness of making it. Now this will be an alkaline water. Now how do what alkaline water does now? Alkaline water usually it helps you for those who are having acidity problem, right? Or those who get bloating sensation. Alkaline water plays a very important role. And all the ingredients are present in our home itself. So cucumber, mint, we are using it. Again, 1 liter of filter water. You can use little half teaspoon of baking soda. You can put 4 to 5 cucumber slices. You can put mint leaves inside. Lemon again is there. If lemon is not there, if you want to change the flavor, you can put oranges. You can put amla also, right? And you can make this alkaline water. So how do you make this also alkaline water? I have made it. This you have to make it at night, and you can consume it in a day. So what happens? Whatever flavors are there is being infused in water. You can make, if your guests are going to come, you can make it and keep it for them in the morning. Or if you make it in the morning, you can use it in the afternoon. So again, it is. So what is alkaline water again? It helps the pH level of the water. No, it balances the pH level of the water. So it helps in neutralizing our body acidity. It helps in good for hydration also. You can keep it on your table and consume it little after little, sips after sips, you can do it. Alkaline water has got antioxidant properties because there are so many vegetables also which is used. That is, you put mint, you put basil, you put cucumber, you put amla, you can put oranges. So this all flavors come in the water, and it is very good for your bone health also. Again, it helps in detoxification. It improves your digestion, and again for weight loss also you can use this. So this again is a very good thing which you can start using it on a daily basis. Now comes our homemade dips. Now we usually make chutneys or we get sauce dips from the market. So what is the difference between the homemade dips and the market sauce, right? So the homemade dips doesn't have any preservative because it is going to be freshly prepared in our home, as well as fresh flavors to enhance our taste buds, and nutritious because it is modified as per our palate. But the market sauce and market dips are not been modified as per our palate. They have added preservatives inside. They are very high in salt. Again, acidity might cause acidity also. Again, it is not cannot be modified as per our palate. And again, because they are made in a bulk, right? So how can we make this? Now, a simple thing is to make a dip. Now, this I have taken hummus. Everybody must be enjoying this particular recipe. So high protein and high fiber thing it is. Again, healthy in fats because we are going to use olive oil inside it. It helps for blood sugar. You can it regulates it. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties it has, right? And again, it is very good for heart health. So these are all the importance of hummus. Now, how hummus is made? It is made with chickpeas, right? So again, a small tip. If you want a recipes, you can always take the recipes from the net, and you can always do it at home and make it fresh. Now, if you say curd dip, now this is the second thing is curd dip. Curd is always available in our house, right? So how do you make this curd dip? You have to, make a hung curd, and you can use that as a dip. You can put little mint leaves. You can put little herbs in that. You can always use a little chili flakes to make the different type of dip. You can also add garlic and chilies in it so that it gives you garlic dip, right? So again, it is good for our gut health. It has got high in protein, calcium, and bone health also. For it is good because it is a dairy base. Again, unhealthy fats and calories. Again, it is not unhealthy because we are going to use probiotic for it. So it is a curd base, so it is good, right? This again you can make it. The different types of dips how you can mix. You can put chilies, you can add garlic paste, you can add chili flakes, salt and pepper, and maybe little jalapenos. You can make this as a one dip, right? You can mix herbs, garlic paste, coriander, and hung curd. You can make a different dip. You can mix it well. Little salt and maybe pepper if you want, you can add it. Mint garlic dip, similar type, mint garlic paste, pepper. You can salt and pepper, you can add it. Multi seeds, you can put multi seed powder, that is chia seeds. You can put flax seeds, you can put red pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. This all seeds you have to roast it, powder it, and then you can add this 1 spoon of it to this curd, the hung curd, garlic paste, and salt, pepper, right? So you can add that. Sorry. Then there is a parafit also. We make one dessert. That is adding chia seeds, hung curd. Hung curd will be the base. Put little chia seeds. Chia seeds should be soaked in little water. It swells and it gives you that sabja flavor, like how you use it in faluda, right? You can have fruits like apple, pomegranate, berries. You can add it in between. Again, a hunker. Again, honey, you can put little. If not honey, you can put date syrup. Hung yogurt, you can put again. And little vanilla essence added to the yogurt. And this entire thing, you can set it. So if you can see, I have done it here. Right? And this again is like a good dessert. You can make it in a glass, small glasses, where you set it and it looks like this. And this can be a dessert. So if you don't want to use it like this, you can use even oats. If you say soaked oats, you can put soaked oats at the base. You can put little hunkered on it. You can put all berries and strawberries. You can put blackberries. And then you can put little hunkered again. And then you can put little fruits, apple, pomegranate, berries. And you can put little honey if you want to. If not honey, you can put little date syrup. And then you can again coat it with maybe hunkered again, or maybe oats, and this again tastes very good because this is healthy. Oats, if you are using it, has got fiber also, and fresh fruits you are using it, so you can use that. Chia seeds again are good, right? So this again becomes a good and healthy dessert, so you can use it. Yeah, so we go ahead and so this is how the liquids will look after. So be hydrated. Yeah. So nimbu pani, buttermilk you can have. And you can have that. You can have solkadi. Solkadi is made up of coconut milk and kokum sarbat, kokum juice, where little you can add garlic, you can add little chilies, green chilies, or maybe coriander, and then it gives you a good flavor of it, right? So that you can use. And then you can have normal, maybe fruit pulps, fruit juices. So these are all the things where you can have, like a milkshakes, like a smoothie, right? So how can you make this smoothie is you have to soak all your nuts in little milk if you want, if not in water. You can put little oats. You can put little almond milk, maybe almond milk or maybe little soya milk you can add. You can have oats milk also, and you can make a smoothie, right? So this you can have it. You can put little berries inside it, and you can even add little pistachio, maybe almonds. You can put some fruits inside, Makhana, you can soak it in little oats milk, and you can make a smoothie like this, right? So this is a mango smoothie. This is a blueberry smoothie, strawberry smoothie, and a avocado smoothie, right? Avocado and almond smoothie. So see how nutritious it is. This all things you can have it if made at home. Buttermilk also. See, buttermilk you can add with little maybe mint, right? So that you can do it. And nimbu pani is their favorite. If you add little mint to it, it becomes mojito, right? If you add little chaat masala to or maybe nimbu pani, it becomes shikanji, right? So the flavors you can modify and enjoy. These are colorful salads. Again, sprouted salads you can have, right? And these are all salads with little herbs, little dill leaves, and you have berry salads. You can have a plate of like this, You can keep this as a snack, so that you can consume it. Again, fiber will go. This is with lettuce. You have lettuce and you have all your salads here. This you can make a bowl, right? So this is how you can make colorful salads along with whatever meals you are planned for your festive season. Now these are the snack options, right? So this is what I was talking about is you can make it at home where the salt can be monitored. So this is murmura, this is makhana, this is poha chuda. These are laddus. Instead of making fried laddus, these are the laddus, mixed flour laddus, and you have a dry fruit laddus, right? So you can make it at home. So now these are the healthy options how you can make your festival nice. See, these are fried gujiyas, where this are the baked gujiyas. Again, this is fried, and again they have put it in syrup also. They put it in sugar syrup. Here there is no syrup. right? So this, whatever is there, the sweetness is inside. That is in guava, you have to put little dates or maybe jaggery, which can be done. Then fried matris, instead of fried matris, you can bake the matris. So, but matris, you can do it. Instead of using bundi laddu, which is fried, you can make raki laddu or maybe oats laddu. This is makhana custard. So, how do you make makhana custard? Is you have to soak makhana in milk, or maybe you have to soak makhana in oats milk, right? And then you can put a little saffron to it. It gives you a good flavor. And then you have to put all the dry fruits where you blend it together. It comes to a thick paste with saffron flavor. And in that, you can put your fruits. So, fiber and fruits all gone together. It's an overnight oats. So, this also can be one of the options. So, these are our education booklets. So, these are our patient, sorry, very sorry. These are our patient education booklets, which is available on net, right? So, this you can use it as a handy where all the healthy recipes are there from child to the old, everywhere. For each and every, we have made such booklets, and this are been there on our website. So you can visit our website. So ebooks are available where you can download your personal copy and you can follow your recipes, right? Thank you so much.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Rutuji, for this amazing presentation. You know, we were running short of time and I was wanting to alert you that let's finish off fast, but it is so good that frankly, even I started watching it and I was trying to figure how I can make some of the things that you recommended. You know, you've answered most of the questions that people could ask, but there are just a few questions which I will ask. Which some people have asked. One is it safe to have, can we use full cream milk after the cream is removed?
Full cream milk, see, it has a lot of cream. You have to remove the cream for 2 times. That is, first you remove the cream, where you boil it nicely. You store it properly. You remove the cream. Again, store it in fridge. Again, you once you do it, keep it in fridge. Again, there will be some cream which will be there, and you can remove it. 2 to 3 times you have to remove if it is a full cream milk. So I advise, instead of doing that, all these things, you can use low fat milk only. Maybe don't make.
There's a question from Shamla Ravi. Is it okay to use jaggery where the glycemic index is somewhat closer to refined sugar?
The glycemic index for jaggery, if you're talking about jaggery, there are so many types which are there in the market. You have to get jaggery which is made in iron containers. Only those jaggeries you can use it. For diabetic, jaggery is not to be used, but for normal, for children, you can always use jaggery.
We have a question from Maria De Costa. Can we use mishri instead of sugar in tea?
See, mishri is again sugar form only. So instead of mishri, you can use jaggery.
Right. And, which dry fruit should be avoided by senior citizens?
There is no such dry fruits which should not be avoided. Only the thing is, if you're allergic to any of the dry fruits, that should not be taken. Otherwise, you can have all the dry fruits. So almond you can have walnuts, you can have 1 or 2 dates, you can have anjeer one, you can also have apricot one. So these all things you can have. Only cashew nuts sometimes, you don't end having one.
Right. One last question. This is a specific, concern that Paranjit Kaur has. My B12 is 1090. Can I have milk or milk products? And she's 73 years old.
Yeah, I think this vitamin B12, this high quantity is due to the medications which she must be taking, supplements for vitamin B12. So I think if she stops that supplements for a week, it will come down and then she can enjoy all these things.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Rutu Dhodapkar, for this amazing session. This is pre-Diwali week, so we decided to have this session, and what an amazing session. You've actually, given us some recipes as well. All of this will be there on the Seniors Today website on Monday. So do take a look at it. And as
and this we have made specially for you all.
Amazing, amazing. And she mentioned about the booklets that are there, which is there on the Hinduja Hospital website. So please go to the Hinduja Hospital website and refer to them. I would love for Seniors Today to also publish some of these booklets, ebooks at some time. So I'm going to get in touch with you and try and see how we can do it. It'll be amazing. I must tell you this, and to all the benefit of everybody, Hinduja Hospital has set up a clinic for living wills, right, at Mahim, and we had the doctor from there. And now for the next issue, and for the benefit of everybody over here, the 190 odd people who have come here, we are going to have a special article on living will in the October 15th issue of Seniors Today. To all of you here, before I thank Rutu Dhodapkar and the Hinduja Hospital team to facilitate this, we do not have a session next Saturday, that is 18th. As always, we take a break at Diwali, not because we want to take a break, but because we want you to take a break. Don't worry about health. Of course, you should worry about health, but don't worry about ailments, etc. Be careful about your health. Be careful about what you eat. We will be back again on the 25th of October. We have a special session on arthritis on that day. So we will have a session on that. Do remember that the Seniors Today magazine will be out on the 15th, that is the coming Wednesday. And once again, thank you very much to Rutu Dhodapkar, the entire Hinduja Hospital team, which has facilitated this. Thank you very much. And see you on October 25th. Remember, October 18th is the Diwali weekend. Take it easy. Worry about your health, but do not worry about ailments, etc., or do not worry about listening to stuff about ailments. We will be back again next on the Saturday after next. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you
very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.